Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Fallout Nevada. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you chose to join me today. Oh! As I climbed on top of the Artesian Tower. In a panoramic view from the top of the tower temporarily sharpens your view. Temporarily? What do you mean temporarily? I want it permanently. +1 perception. Heck yeah? Also, I'm not really sure on the scientific basis of that bonus. Also, why am I here? Yes, we can see very far away. Yes, it is cool. Yes, I might as well wait until morning. And I lost 1%. It is temporary. The jerks. Also, you wouldn't be able to see anything, would you? That'd be, like, being in a post-apocalyptic world, this place would be the most interesting. Because you could see everything, especially in the night. You could see, or the lack of everything. Just a ghost city, all broken and destroyed. And you'd see, and you'd hear, maybe you'd hear, I don't know if you'd hear very well. Oh, dang it, stupid radiation. But, yeah, that'd be really cool stuff. Wending machine. I will never understand. I know, I'm pretty sure this happened already, I think. Or maybe it's the same stuff. I'm pretty sure I've heard accents that say the V as a U, which is a thing because the Latins, the Romans, I should say, did that. They said the V as a U. Even in things like, I don't know, stuff that we usually say with V. I can't really think of one, and they would say it as a U. At least reconstructed Latin points to that. Oh, that R is radioactive. I should have guessed. It's right there in the letter. But oh, I can't understand I can't understand the W. I'm confused. Okay. Okay, don't mess with the radiation. And we have things in here. What looks like things. You see the collapsed walls and ceiling buried by a layer of sand and concrete. Yes, that would be what would happen. Also, there's that. I saw that. I saw that. I know. Okay, that's the way in. Interesting. No, that's the window. I'm sort of afraid of this. Because that's radioactive, and I don't like it. Let's also save. We haven't saved yet today, so let's go ahead and do that. Dang it. Oh, found another. That's great. Another. I don't know where those doggies are. I don't think this one has the nice stuff like the other did. I mean, by nice stuff, I mean a corpse and a chest. What is that? Rocks. And a poster. What? Hey, there's a whole stash in here. What the? Well, it's not a big stash. It's only 250 monies. It's a good thing they're not using caps anymore. Or yet. No, they use caps in the first game, right? Yes, absolutely. So yet. Okay. Do they also use caps in Fallout 3? My god, Bethesda has no ideas. Anyway, let's mess with that over there. So that was surprising. I could swear I didn't want to tear the poster. I was just sort of looking at it, seeing if... Because I pressed shift, nothing happens. And, yeah, I was lucky. It's not what I want. Open that electrical board. And see what you can get. Cannot repair that. Nothing. You can't get anything. How about some steel? Stealing. No, can't steal from there. Okay. It's good. It's fine. We have plenty of things to see. These are the suburbs of Salt Lake City. And, well, represented or simulated suburbs, because of course it'd be enormous. The amount of ruin and destruction. Hi! Hello, sir. The man you see is of the strong build, with an ugly face that is missing an eye. That's my home, and here I live. Are you sure you came to the right place? Yes, may I ask whom I am talking to? Why do you need to know? Most everybody just turns away from me, and if they do want to get acquainted, it spells trouble. Better just go do your thing. Yeah, but still, what's your name? It's not a secret, right? For a fair bit, the outcast. So I've already judged him as an outcast. I know his name already. It might be because he's just still told me. He's just staring at you with his one eye. They used to call me Mr. Stapleton. Now, though, nobody calls me nothing. All they do is telling me to get lost. That's why I just sit here alone and don't go out to town anymore. Nobody comes to visit me either. Well, I did. So, did you... You did it to yourself. Are you a hermit, is what I'm asking. He seems to think long and hard about the answer. I guess. It's hard to talk to people when they already have a certain opinion of you without ever exchanging a single word. I am thinking that it's because he's missing an eye, and he's also ugly? I mean, I never expected everybody else to be like the lookers. So apparently people here in Salt Lake City are just like, they're all hot. And they very, very much judgmental. And they absolutely hate people who are ugly and missing an eye. That's an information that I'm just receiving now. Okay. So why do they treat you like that? Do you know? Notoriety of a former criminal. Or maybe it isn't. Maybe, I mean, I guess it's good. It was a long time ago, when the Nuka-Cola plant had just been opened. I was doing maintenance, and during one unfortunate accident, my face had been badly disfigured. Wait a minute. I thought you were the former criminal. Why did you say that first sentence? Anyway, that's why people began to avoid... Sorry? To avoid me. I fell into a bad pattern of heavy drinking, got mixed in with a small-time gang. Okay, so he was a criminal and a drunk, and stole a bunch of stuff from that same Nuka-Cola plant. Nuka plant, that works. It was an unstable time for the city when you could have been jumped by a thug from every other corner. You know, what was done is done, but people still remember the bad old me. Only the sheriff learned not to judge the others by their... The sheriff! The person who should have imprisoned you. And didn't, I would say. I need to meet this sheriff, because I need to talk to him about something. So the sheriff was able to accept even a former criminal. That probably says something about him. That's right. He's a fair guy. I doubt that he is. If he's willing... I doubt it. I doubt it. I mean, I'm not saying that you can't pay your debt back to society. You know, if you've done crimes in the past, you know, you can, but you need to pay your debt to society, right? And then you can be like, no, you can't act like, oh yeah, that was the old me. Now I'm not doing crimes anymore. You can't just be like, that's not, you know, that's not right. Let's see what I can do here. Fair guy, cause he tolerates a former felon walking about. It makes me think twice about him. That is what I was saying. It's sad that your life turned out so badly. Well, it didn't, really. I mean, he got away with it. I'm sorry for making you relieve it again. No, he's leaving it right now. The bad part of it, he's leaving it right now. Well, I'm just a stranger passing by. I don't have an opinion. Well, that's very binary then. Let's go with this one. I'm used to people provoking me like that. Oh, he thinks it's a provocation. This is good. This is good. He might attack me, and I might be able to get his stuff. So your attempts are no good here. It's pointless, and I think you should just go and take care of your own business. Well, there you go. So, at least he's not aggressive. How do you leave all alone in such a wild district, even though there's dogs? Leaving fine. No one crosses me. I don't cross anyone, except for Dogpack. He means dog packs. They can be a pain in the ass, especially at night, when they can't let me sleep. Won't let me sleep. But I go along with better than with the men. You mean you like the dogs better than men? Gotcha. I can get rid of the dogs. I did already. That would be great, but I can't have nothing to pay you with. Sure. Sure. I think I did it already. Yeah, killed all the dogs. What? Really? Nicely done. Guess you had to spend some ammo, eh? Here, I've got some spare gunpowder. It's all I can pay with. And now I need to absent myself. Sure. Really glad for help. I'm really glad for help. No, you didn't absent yourself. Also, thank you for not absenting yourself with me here. I would ask you to do that later when I'm out. Let me just check our inventory and your shelf. Oh, look at that. He's not. Ooh. Well, there we go. That's very heavy though. I don't need it. I'll take the other thing. You can keep it. Let's look around a little bit more. He's got a bed. Look at that. He took the best house in the place. He's got a bidet. Or it could be a toilet, actually. I don't know. Is it a toilet? That is a toilet. Yuck! Whoever used this last did not flush. Actually, that's a good point. If you don't have a water collector on the roof, you probably shouldn't have an interior toilet. And even if you have a water collector on the roof, you probably shouldn't have an interior toilet. Because it's kind of dependent on disinfectants and stuff. Which you probably don't have. Considering that the world has all died. Also, I lied to him, which is great. Not really sure. Not really sure how, logistically speaking, any of that would work. Okay. Good, good. So that one didn't count. There we go. Ooh, we got junk in here. My favorite. What is this? It is technology landfill. Okay, let's see what we have. The pile is full of scrap metal, which could help with various repairs. Yes, that is the point. Let's go repair. I have functional scrap. Oh. Well, that's that. Yeah, well, there it is. What else? I don't think we're gonna find anything else. Well, there's this stuff, whatever that is. There's no other... There's nothing down here. I like these things. I don't know what they are, but they look really cool. It's like fallen leaves, but I'm not sure they would be fallen leaves. I got some berries with E. We got a toilet, and this is an outhouse. I wonder what it says. A crude but effective toilet. There are some leaves dropped into the hole to manage the odor. Now that is a little bit more logistically manageable. Okay. It's broken windows and all that sort of stuff, but there's nothing here. There's a huge ass over there. Okay. And, can I... Okay. Well, what? I haven't been here. Hey, doggy, don't go away. Oh, that's not what I need. Can't shoot you. Can't move. Hi. Okay, this is bad. Please die. Thank you. There it is. Okay. Yeah, because otherwise I would need to pull back and not shoot him again, because I wouldn't be able to shoot him again. And then he would have 2 turns, and he would bite me. Oh, there's also a motorcycle over there. It's a wall. Okay. Wonder if there's anything back here. There's not. Okay. These wooden boxes are falling apart from the weather. They are. And in Fallout 2, you wonder how they've managed to last so long. And in Fallout 4, you see beer pong in a 200-year-old ruin and with skeletons standing around. Anyway, this is the entrance, and we have done everything over here. There really isn't anything else. I mean, we got some nice stuff. We went up on top of that tower. Look at this statue. Nothing out of the ordinary. Nope, just a normal statue standing over there. And we found the sheriff, which is great. Hi, ma'am. Are you the sheriff? No, she's not. You need something? I was on a caravan until I got raided. Now I'm just another street bum. Working for the sheriff, but he doesn't take out-of-towners. I'm just trying to get... Okay, you were in a caravan. and you are not an out-of-towner. This guy's looking for work. Hey, if you don't have anyone that's hiring, can you pass my name along? I'm good with the hands. Maybe that's how that works. Maybe that's not for... Huh. Let's give it a try. So maybe the people. Okay, I know what that is. The two traders in at the beginning of the entrance of town. Maybe that's for that guy. I don't remember who the other one is. There's somebody else that wants work, and I absolutely forgot. And honestly, the reward experience is probably just irrelevant. So let's talk to this guy because he's a little bit nicer. He says it outright and not in weird sentences, or not in as weird sentences. That if I need somebody, or that if I find somebody, I should tell them. And I will. Let's see how much we're gonna get from that, because it should be like 1,000 experience, honestly, because that's worthwhile. Because if you want experience, just go out in the wilderness and kill. Hello. Oh. Well, I guess I'm not doing that. Oh, no, I saved over here. Bad things. So the reason why I'm not doing that is because, again, it's the same reason why I reloaded when I asked that question before. I think that is in relation to the guy that's selling Nuka-Cola. I'm pretty sure I'm going to need to buy all the Nuka-Cola. It's not a loss of money. Just... I don't want to complete the quest like that. I mean, not that I'm opposed to it. It's just I don't really want to do it like that. So, sheriff's office in here, and hello. I suppose you're not the sheriff because you're the desk clerk or whatever. Hi, talk to sheriff. Oh, that's his name. Okay, that's very good. Stay away from there. I'm not gonna stay away from anything. Oh yeah, criminal case, rather spoiled with rodents. Not with rot or with mold. No, rodents. Time and damp folder with materials of the old criminal case. Some things in it can still be read. That is lovely. What is this? Can I actually read it? I can indeed. Let's see what it is. So criminal case with a number. Battered by rodents. Time. Okay, it's gonna be one of those. Let's see. Oh, it's on days. That's how criminals are. Okay, today Emily confessed that she took a flower from our neighbor's garden. Oh, that was... The last page didn't have anything. Don't waste all the paper on cigarette roll-ups. Just imagine if you would need to write a letter, probably the last one, on a picture of a sinful damsel. Not that attractive too, I must say. Who's this damsel? Was it the one that stole the... That's their sin? And she stole the flower? And also, whoever wrote this, Pastor McLean, I suppose, taking a jab at how she looks? My god. That flower must have been, like, the most important flower for him just to be like that. Are you Pastor McLean? No, he's Sheriff. Oh, Sheriff. That's a better name. That makes sense that the other guy... maybe the other guy said, talk to Sheriff. So he's Sheriff. I like it. I say Sheriff because in Portuguese... Well, it's not necessarily... In English, there's no rule for that. You would still say this Sheriff. But in Portuguese, if there's two R's, you roll the R. Otherwise, you don't. Unless some exceptions apply. Anyway, unless it's the beginning of the letter or something. So I want to report a crime. I do, but not right now. Excuse me. What is this place? I really need to advise more education in these parts if so many people fail to read the word sheriff on the plate at the entrance. Oh, so it's the sheriff's office. And you are? I actually am the sheriff. My name is... Not sheriff. Okay. Burton Hickok. I like it. It's a good name. It's a good name. While simple people... You mean simple as in they're simple? Or do you mean common? As in... What? Sometimes call me Whip. And to answer the next question immediately... Yes. My ancestor is that Hickok. I don't know. Is it like the Alpha Jesus guy again with a pants or... barrel? And yes, I bring order by the whip and the gun, if it's necessary. Oh, okay, Sheriff. Now everything is clear to me. Everything, absolutely. So, how are things going, Sheriff? More or less, all right, I guess. Anything specific? We all notice that the health matters in the city are getting better. That was too many R's. We got way fewer diseases, and there isn't such a crowd before the toilets anymore. This makes me happy. Okay, anything else? The whole city lives its ordinary life. The population does not complain. Everyone knows their place and somehow get along. Their place? Is it like the simple people that have a specific place as the one that they shouldn't? Okay. Well, forget it, I suppose. So I can go back to that, and he says me, okay. So I have to tell you something important. Really? And what is it? So could you find an open position for a vagrant? Not for me, though. It's somebody else. For a vagrant? Is this about the one that wanders around that sales area in the center? Was about time for him to get himself from the gutter. Very well. Sorry. Very well. I can think of some job for him. It will be hard and honest work, though. Tell him to come to me, and we'll talk about it. I will do. I will do. And hopefully that will work, Mr. Sheriff. That is his name, though. That is his in-game name. Sheriff. Unless it changed to Tim Burton or whatever his name is. I don't actually know. Hickok. I'm sure he was a very important Greek philosopher. So, where is you? Can I get down there? I cannot. I can get down there, though. And I can get over here. So, the merchant, whom I absolutely cannot find a solution for. Let's see. Did you know factory? Okay, you're a bad actor. Why not work? Okay, I'll buy all the things. Thanks! Hey, look, the last box is empty. You cannot say that about my pockets. Hey, it's finally over and we can leave. Thank you. Your help was very welcome. Was it? Can I not? No. Well, that's that, really. I'm overloaded now with all the crap, which is fine. It's all good. My god, the radioactive... What? What did he give me that weighs 300? Or it doesn't, actually, but... Drugs. He gave me drugs. Oh! Oh! I'm sorry. Yeah. Nuka-Cola. The radiation makes it heavier. Which I think is correct. I'm not really sure. I think that's true. You know, radioactive stuff is heavier. Am I wrong on that? Somehow? Because it's mass. And E equals mc squared and all that. Even though it's not quite like that, you need to add some things. There's a new way of doing it, and it's also a function rather. I don't know. It's all new things. Hey, do you know anything about Sheriff Burton's weapon? Even though I have no idea where I got that idea. I know something, mostly from an article in, quote, Super Science, unquote. It describes such systems. What systems? The principle of the electromagnetic acceleration. Yeah, the principles of an electric engine. That's what it is. The bullet accelerates due to a stepped magnetic repulsion. Yes, like an electric engine. It's a ghost pistol, most likely. Such weapons were only available to large military bases and military engineering laboratories. The Sheriff Burton's gun apparently was just from the northern military base, which was bombed in the year of 2077. Indeed. Also, actually, these weapons exist. Ghost rifles and stuff. I read up on it over the years, really. So I don't have any, like, really pertinent information. So you should read up on it. There are indeed ghost rifles, although they are very bad because the energy requires a lot of stuff. So it's not very good. It's like a simple math issue. However, mass drivers, which are like big cannons that can theoretically drive stuff into orbit. I think there's one that's being constructed or was being constructed, like 40 miles long rail that would, you know, drive something into the atmosphere. And there's theories about how that would work, because over the long distance it's a lot better for the acceleration, because you don't use more energy to accelerate things. All you do is just time the things properly. So basically a ghost rifle works like, imagine you have coils, which are they're energized so they become magnets, and you have a magnetic charge. So you have a coil. Imagine a pipe over through here. You have a coil over here, coil over there, coil over there, coil over there, and all the same spaced out. You can actually space them out differently, but that's not ideal. So what you do is you have a bullet over here, or a magnetic load, because it can be anything really, and you turn on this coil, and the magnet is going to attract it. And then when it passes by, you turn it off, and you turn on this coil, and it's already accelerated, so it's going to attract it. It's going to keep accelerating, and then again and again and again. So imagine you turn this coil on like 0.0 second, or like second 0 of acceleration. You're going to turn this one on second 1, and then this one is going to be like second 1.5. This one is going to be like second 1.9, 2.1, and then at the end it's going to be so fast that it's going to be almost immediate. And it's not these. These are resistances, I think. They're not magnets. Do we have anything over here? So we got transistors in here, and I think these are transistors as well. These are valves. That's different. These are like transistors. Actually, wait a minute. Did I say that these are transistors? These are capacitors. These are capacitors as well. Yeah, these are like transistors. There's no transistors in Fallout, because that's an invention of the 60s. That's the age of computing. Although you can have computers with valves as well. It's just very bad, because just imagine this in a normal CPU, in your cell phone. You have, do I know that? I think it's like almost 1 billion in a cell phone inside a little ship. So it's not even inside the whole cell phone. It's just like inside a little tiny ship the size of your fingernail. But anyway, that's basically how that ghost rifle works. And engines are the same, basically. An engine would, imagine this is an engine, and you got coils out all around, and you got like a magnetic thing. So it would be a magnetic thing over here and over there, tied to a driver, or to a thing that would, it's an engine, so it needs to use it. You use it for a car, for example. And then you turn this coil, it's going to attract that. You turn this coil as well, it attracts that, and then you do that all the time, and it turns the engine. But anyway, that's how that goes. Just a cartridge, right, about the bullet? No, it's a 2mm metal needle. Yes, that's one of the reasons why they do it so tiny, is because the energy required to propel it is enormous. So it needs to be very small, so you don't have as much, well, so it's more efficient. Sounds simple, but you must know how to make it. So yeah, is it difficult? The magnetic properties of metals, aerodynamics, mass balance. Also, I'm pretty sure metals are not always magnetic. I'm pretty sure that's not the case. Like, for example, copper is not magnetic. I mean, is it? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how that works. It's not metals. Well, I know for a fact that, like, for example, calcium is definitely a metal. And I say that because it's a fun thing. Like, oh, our bones are made of metal. They are. Calcium is a metal. They're actually not made mostly of metal. It's mostly organic matter. But, you know, it's like 4% metal. But anyway. Aerodynamics, mass balance. To be clear, it's pure physics and mathematics. Yeah, there needs to be another invention for these things to work, though. There needs to be some way to... Not only would you need a vacuum-filled pipe to... or pressurized or something to help with the acceleration at the beginning or something. I don't know how this would work. I read into it, but like at the 10 years ago, at least, nobody had figured out how to make it into a weapon. If you want to learn, the article had all the necessary explanations, just $200. No, I did all the... No, I don't... just no. I'm not going to pay you for that. I did all the explanation just then, and I'm sure yours is going to be weirdly written, so shoo. What I need is money, and I need to sell... Do you actually have... He doesn't have money. He's a terrible person. I told you. He was a terrible person. I need to sell all my Nuka-Colas, and I think I will be able to sell my Nuka-Colas. However, we're not going to do it this episode, because we're out of time for the day, and this guy's out of money. He's not out of money. That's surprising. Still, we're out of time. So, oh, they sell for crap. Well. I could swear somebody else bought them for pricier, but I'm not going to bother with that. Yeah, so we're out of time for the day. So I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been Fallout Nevada. I really hope you've enjoyed it. And if you did, go ahead and leave a comment, like the video, if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later. But above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.